is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with another classic Tekken 8 episode, and here we are going to talk about something that I have been meaning to talk about for a good minute now in depth, and that is the frustrations that we endure when it comes to the Tekken 8 online ranking system. Now, this has been an issue ever since Tekken 8 has been released, and it has also been one of the biggest complaints from the entire community for Bandai Namco to fix this particular problem when it comes to Tekken 8. And what I'm talking about is the rank point system when it comes to the Tekken 8 online rank mode. This particular problem right here is really one of the top 5 reasons that people are really frustrated with Tekken 8 as a whole. I'm keeping it all the way real. And not only that, the rank point system, as broken as stupid as it is the reason that a lot of people are plugging. It's a reason for a lot of one and dones. It's also a reason why a lot of players that we come up against just basically mash the fuck out on us. Like, say for instance, if they're on a demotion match or whatever, they mash the fuck out, because if they lose, they're gonna lose not only their rank, but they're gonna lose a shitload of fucking points. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So right here, I personally feel like this is the top problem when it comes to Tekken 8 online, because I feel like this whole point system is the reason why this other bullshit is happening right now. I'm just being all the way real. I know a lot of people are not going to admit that, but the rank point system is the reason why we got all this chaos going on when it comes to Tekken 8 online. The plugging, the one and dones, you name it. The rank point system is the main reason for it. And like I said, this is a topic that everyone in the community is constantly talking about, because it's a problem right now. It's affecting people and it's affecting the game right now. And I came across a player's tweet that was talking about the issues when it comes to the Tekken 8 rank point system. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this frustrating situation when it comes to Tekken 8 online rank, and then after that I am going to be giving some answers on how to deal with this issue when it comes to Tekken 8 online, the point system and all of that, the fatigue factor that everybody is talking about when it comes to Tekken 8. You're going to get your answers in this video here on how to deal with all of that stuff when it comes to Tekken 8 online rank. Now, as I stated earlier, I came across a community tweet by a player that plays Tekken 8, basically explaining the Tekken 8 rank system in a nutshell, and also too basically just letting us know the frustration that we're all feeling when it comes to this system. And he basically tweets and says, Tekken 8's rank system: wins 6 matches in a row, 200 points each. Loses 1 match, lose 1,000 points. I mean, think about that. Think about that ratio. That ratio is really fucked up. What this person is getting at is you can be on a 3, 4, 5 game winning streak, and if you lose 1 match, all of that shit is gone. All of that shit goes down the drain. And what that does is that can create a mental issue. That can really create a mental issue, because you put in all of that work. You know, who knows what people go through. You know, all of us as players, we go through different things when we're playing a game. We might have came across a lag switcher or 2 or some shit. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And actually got the victory because we fought hard, but you lose that 1 match and then it just goes all the way down. And that's one of the biggest issues right now when it comes to the point system. We're losing more than we're gaining. Now, when it comes to some games, look, I get it. Yeah, you lose more than you gain, but in Tekken 8, it's just too significant. The ratio is just too big. And like I said, all of our hard work just gets taken from us in 1 match. And in some cases, we can be on a 3 or 4 game winning streak and then lose a match or 2. We're right back at demotion. We're about to lose the rank in what, 10 minutes after we fought hard for 2 hours? That's pretty fucked up. And another crazy part about it is it really doesn't matter what rank you lose to. You could be a Tekken Emperor going up against a Fujin. Guess what, my friends? You're gonna lose the same amount of points. You're going to lose the same 1,000 points, or maybe even more. If you lose to a Fujin or if you lose to a Mighty Ruler, you're going to lose the same amount of fucking points while you gain nothing. And going up into the high ranks like Tekken Emperor, Tekken God and shit like that, you ain't going to gain shit. You're not even going to gain shit from finding somebody in your own tier. But when they beat you, you gonna lose all kind of fucking points. And I kind of feel like that's really fucked up, and I don't know why Namco continues to ignore this. This is broken. This is not cool. It really isn't. And people in the comment section of that tweet are letting their voices heard, and they're expressing their frustration when it comes to this point system. You feel what I'm saying? And this is everybody. This is pretty much everybody. Everybody has an issue with this. Because as I said before, this is a mental issue. It creates a mental issue. Let's just keep it all the way real. A lot of players just don't have that mental fortitude to deal with that loss of points. So they end up pulling the plug, or they end up one and done. And shoot, they see that point thing go down, zero. Shoot, that player will be like, I ain't fighting again. Fuck this, I'm out of here. And then they one and done. Y'all feel what I'm saying? That is what's going on. Don't believe somebody when it was like, oh, you're using a cheap character, I don't want to play you. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. They lost those damn points. That's why they didn't rematch you. That's the real problem right there. But there is a way to deal with this, because we are all experiencing it right now when it comes to Tekken 8. Now, as I said, I'm going to be giving out some advice on how to deal with this type of stuff. Also, too, when it comes to the fatigue factor, because I kind of feel like when it comes to Tekken 8, yes, Tekken 8 does have a fatigue factor. I said this in a video that I did like a couple of months ago, that Tekken 8, after you play Tekken 8, you're going to get left hungry and you're going to get left sleepy after you play Tekken 8. So the fatigue factor also comes into play when it comes to Tekken 8's online rank system. When you play that long, when you lose only for a couple of times and you lose all of those points, yes, that plays into the fatigue right there. Because when you do all of that work, you see those points go down, your jaw gonna drop, your spirit gonna drop. You're gonna be like, oh, what the you know what I'm saying? Yes, it adds to the fatigue. It definitely does. Now, I'm about to tell y'all what we can do to counteract this and to keep us to play Tekken 8 to the point where the whole rank thing is not going to be a mental issue for us, and the fatigue factor won't be too much of an issue for us. Because one thing about Tekken 8, these things that I'm about to tell y'all, if y'all don't do them, y'all are going to experience fatigue, and y'all are going to experience a mental breakdown when it comes to Tekken 8. Trust me, if y'all don't do these things I'm about to tell y'all, it will happen. Now, the first thing that I am going to say is on how to deal with stuff like this. Look, if y'all are one of those type of people that have a full-time job or some type of working career, you know, going on through the week, y'all know what I'm saying. I recommend y'all not play Tekken 8 throughout the full work week. Y'all feel what I'm saying? The reason that I say this is because, say for instance, if you have to go to your job or some shit like that for 8, 9, 10 hours a day, and then coming home and getting on Tekken 8, that's not going to go well for you. The reason why it's not going to go well for you, because you got so much other shit going on through the week, you're not going to be mentally into it when it comes to Tekken 8. And if you're not mentally into it, guess what? You're going to lose. You're going to lose all those points, and you're going to get frustrated, and you got to ask yourself the question, do you want that frustration going in your head throughout the week when you got shit to do at your workplace? You feel what I'm saying? So I recommend not playing Tekken 8 throughout the work week. We all have days off. We all have extra time off. So when we get that extra day or get that extra time off, I would do what I call a dedication day. Go ahead and dedicate some of your time to Tekken 8. Hell, dedicate a whole day to Tekken 8. You feel what I'm saying? But make sure it's not when you got a whole lot of shit to do when it comes to working. You feel what I'm saying? Because Tekken 8 is already stressful enough as it is. So what's the point of playing Tekken 8 when you got work shit to do through the week? You don't want that stress coming into your workplace. You feel what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost. Find time to dedicate yourself to Tekken 8 on your days off, extra days off, or whatever. And like that, good hours of your time to Tekken 8, it won't be as frustrating and it won't be as bad, because you'll have that time to make whatever else up that you lost, if that makes any sense. And the reason that I say this is because you have to be totally, and I mean totally, mentally into it when you're playing Tekken 8 online rank. You have to be totally into it, because if you are not, I'm telling you right now, you are going to get frustrated. You're going to lose a lot of points. You're going to go on a losing streak, and you're going to experience mental fatigue and mental frustration. I'm dead serious. Now, this next one has a lot to do with the physical fatigue that everyone is talking about when it comes to Tekken 8. And as I said earlier, Tekken 8 is a game that will leave you hungry and will leave you sleepy if you don't go by what I'm about to tell you. Now, here's the thing when it comes to Tekken 8. A lot of people have experienced this where we play Tekken 8 for a long time, and after we play Tekken 8, we're just totally exhausted and totally fatigued. So when you play Tekken 8, this goes back to when I was saying, make sure you have some time off. Make sure you have some free time, free extended days to play the game. Because one thing that you want to do before you play Tekken 8, make sure you have something to eat. Make sure you get some rest before you play Tekken 8. You feel what I'm saying? As an example, you know, me, I get me something to eat. I take me a little nap. And then when I wake up and be like, all right, you know what? It's 9 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Let's play Tekken 8 for about a couple hours. You feel what I'm saying? And that is better because after you play Tekken 8 for a couple of hours, you will not have that fatigue factor. You would have had something to eat. You would have got some rest. Trust me, you will not have that fatigue factor after playing Tekken 8 for that long, win or lose. Now, you're still going to be frustrated. You're still going to be frustrated. But as far as that fatigue factor, as long as you have something to eat and have some rest, and depending on where you are, if it's like 90 degrees, 100 degrees outside, make sure you got something to drink right next to you on everything. With Tekken 8, make sure you have something to drink right next to you. You'll need it. For real. I'm telling y'all got to treat Tekken 8 like a GQE. It's that serious when it comes to this game. For real. This is how y'all got to treat Tekken 8. So to handle that fatigue, make sure y'all eat something. Make sure y'all get y'all some rest. Then get on Tekken 8. You'll experience a lot less fatigue that way. Now, this next one is very important because I notice a lot of streamers and even a couple of pro players, they do this shit too. And I don't recommend doing it because, like I said, Tekken 8 needs undivided attention and focus. So if y'all playing Tekken 8, whether y'all just playing it or y'all streaming, doing it, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, cut y'all phones off or cut y'all ringers off or whatever. Do not have y'all phones around when y'all playing Tekken 8. That goes for a lot of fighting games. Y'all feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to Tekken 8, keep y'all phones away from Tekken 8. Keep y'all phones away from Tekken 8. I'm seeing so many people on stream still fucking with their phones, and then when they lose, they are like, oh my God, I don't understand what's happening. Your focus is not in it. Your focus is on your phone. And then a lot of streamers, they so focused on they chats and shit like that, and then they end up losing, and they be like, oh my God, what just happened? You focus too much on your chat. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people be asking me, why don't I live stream a lot? Because Tekken 8 is a game you have to have total focus for it. Live streaming and then paying attention to my phone, paying attention to the chat. That's hard. That's hard. You feel what I'm saying? That's hard. And I'm seeing a lot of streamers and even pro players, they struggle with it. I know sometimes a lot of the streamers, they don't even put themselves on camera sometimes because they want to be really focused into the game. So the point I'm trying to make is, you playing Tekken 8, hey, leave y'all phones out. And if you a streamer, look, when it comes to paying attention to that, y'all chats and stuff like that, you know, y'all just gonna have to come up with some type of strategy. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing it. People are losing matches, they're losing points and get frustrated. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Tekken 8 is going to punish you for it. It definitely will. And my final advice that I want to tell everybody, look, if you're playing Tekken 8 online ranked and you just happen to lose a match, you see all of those points go down. If you feel like you need to stop, stop. Okay? The reason that I'm saying it is because, you know, we all have a passion. We love playing this game, and sometimes the passion can get the most of us. You feel what I'm saying? We see it, we get frustrated by what we saw, we get angered by what we saw, and we get back into it. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to tell ourselves or even force ourselves to, you know what? Stop. Stop, and we'll play another day. And we are all guilty of it. We are all guilty of it. You know, we went back in, our passion gets the most of us. We go back in, we'll probably lose another match. And then, you know, they're one match away from their demotion match. And then the next match that people go into, when they experience that, they don't want to continue that set. So they end up one and done. You feel what I'm saying? So if you feel like you need to stop, stop. It's okay. You feel like you want to save those points, gather up your mental focus, go ahead and stop. Not only do we still got the rank, we still have some points left. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know people don't like being at the edge on their demotion matches and shit like that. And that's another reason why people dive back in, because nobody likes that little demotion icon under their gamer tag. Nobody likes that. It's not pretty. I understand that. I hate it too. So if you feel like you need to stop, go ahead and stop. It's okay. And those are the best ways to help deal with the frustration when it comes to Tekken 8 Online, as well as the fatigue. You know, how to deal with the point system and all of that type of shit right there. So that's what we can do to help us deal with what's going on. Like I said, it's not going to totally take away the frustration, but it'll definitely help us deal with it better from a mental and physical standpoint. And as I said before, I don't know why Namco did this in the first place. And now, since they're fixing things, I don't know why they continue to ignore it, because it's kind of gotten a little worse after the patch. But hopefully in the future, Namco will fix this. If not, I don't understand what's going on when it comes to the point system, or the general idea that Namco is really trying to make us sell into when it comes to the Tekken 8 Online rank point system. Now, I do have a theory. The only reason that I can think of that Namco did Tekken 8's ranking point system like this is because they want us to take every single rank we come across seriously. You feel what I'm saying? Say for instance, you could be Tekken God or Tekken Emperor or whatever, and let's just say if you come up against a Fujin, or let's just say if you come up any other rank, a Bushin, Tekken King, or you come up against a God of Destruction and you can be a Tekken King or some shit like that. They want everyone to take every rank seriously. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Because there are some players that have that underestimating mindset. You know what I'm saying? They'll see a rank, they'll be like, oh, you know what? This is a Fujin. Oh, you know, this is a mighty ruler. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, that's underestimating. Don't ever do that. And I'm thinking that's why Namco did this. That's only a theory, but that's the only theory that makes sense right now when it comes to this broken Tekken 8 rank point system. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about what I have just laid out to y'all on how to deal with Tekken 8's online ranking point system. And if y'all have any kind of advice on how y'all deal with it, put it in the comment section below. We can get a conversation started. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for the hottest Tekken 8 action on the internet, period. My name is Demetrius. I will get back at you in the next video. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.